and the wind cries, falling. Messages from the cosmos, followed by a magical Astro calendar for 2 days. And it's really just for one day, July 6th and 7th. It's a little more about 7/7/2026. I'm your host, Mary-Laurence Bevington. Okay, here goes, folks. A man, a husband, dad of two, fell from the upper deck at Madison Square Garden this past June 20th. Not 100% sure why, just that he lost his life and on the eve of Father's Day. I was there. We were at the same show, seeing the same band, though I was a ways from where but close enough to sense a glitch in the matrix. I'd had a vision 3 nights earlier while seeing the same band at a different venue, city, etc. In the vision, an old friend came to me, a friend who died in an avalanche just after college. In the vision, he showed me his moment of transitioning, the split seconds he slipped from this world to the next. Then he revealed himself in spirit form, let me know he was okay. The vision was not scary, rather like a sweet dream. Do, 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 do. Harold, in the 1971 movie Harold and Maude, attempts to unalive himself in the beginnings of the story. He does so loads of times, and to the point in which his mom chalks his actions up to histrionics, goes about her day. Maude then interlopes. In time, she turns Harold onto the stuff of life, the goofball and real pleasures he'd never noticed before. In so doing, Maude sparks his desire to stay here, in body, on earth. Meanwhile, she hits the high road, if you know what I mean. Da, 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 da. Some years ago, I helped with search and rescues in a national park. Statistically, 3 people died per week in our high season. Yep, mayhem. Folks met their makers for all kinds of reasons. Weather, heart attacks, losing their way, motor vehicle crashes, drownings, anchor failure, rock fall. Some jumped off of a picturesque point. While the beauty of said picturesque point was clear, these jumps into the death consequence were a mystery to me. Each time it happened, I'd think, man, oh man, matters must be pretty lousy to want to leave this wondrous place. Then I'd recall the anchor guy from the film Network and his constant cry, I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take this anymore. Part of me still relates. Surefire ways to enter our full spirit body, ones like falling into the void, have their allure. Not for me, but I get it. I also subscribe to the notion that it's best to stick around here, on Earth, if we can stand it. See, from an energy perspective, one that presupposes reincarnation, there's a belief that if we choose to end it all, we will have to return to similar circumstances until we grok whatever it is we're learning. In some, the whole learning on Earth deal prevails, hence the requisite return. For me, I find it hopeful somehow, has a ring of we're all doing time to it. Ba-da-da-da. Brings Neptune to my consciousness as well. Remember Neptune? Rules the seas with his trident, merman vibe, ripped bod, horses, Neptune, a god celebrated by the ancients on the 23rd of July among the thirst-quenched lands of midsummer. Well, he's fixing to go backwards in degrees on the ecliptic of the zodiac beginning 7-7. Whoa! Neptune's currently enjoying a multi-year stay in Aries furnace, helping us warm to our inner fluidity. So much else going on too. Baskets, squares, Venus soon to enter her fall in Virgo, bodies conjoining, dogs and cats sleeping together. It's a mess out there, I tell you. All this accents Neptune's change in direction, for as he retrogrades, his essence moves into our subconscious minds, creating conditions in which delusion grows. Always a possibility if Neptune energy moves out of balance and drops into the shadows. Last time he reversed signs in the sign of Aries, the American Civil War was erupting. Ooh-wee. Fun fact. When Neptune first started his retrograde motions in the 19th century, his first one began on 7-4 in 1861, 85 years after the US was born. I tell you what, enough of moving backwards, falling, the seas, the fires, life, and the great beyond. Let's make the big leap and get on with today's message from the cosmos. Here goes. Stay in your body. If you must disassociate, leave your body. Do your best to guarantee that you will return to your physical form. In other words, do so responsibly and with others who can help, such as an anesthesiologist, your lawyer, someone who can talk you off of the ledge. The buddy system is a good row to hoe. P.S. Hear me now, believe me later. The energies flow like water. Wait a minute, and all will change on the wind. Ooh, so you'll see a photo by Shivansh Sharma, licensed by Unsplash. I chose this fall man image, not the falling man, but a falling man, because of the mystery intrinsic to his situation. Plus, my thread is falling, free, falling into ourselves. Little insertion. So the sun is exalted in Aries, and Neptune is in Aries for another 12 years or so. So till something like 2043. So we've got this amazing opportunity to really open up ourselves. Each year we'll have, of those 12, 13 years that Neptune's in sign in Aries, we'll have him in retrograde, we'll have him direct, and we can go through these spiritual experiences with him and our deep inner selves, because the sun is representative of the self, and Neptune is our deep spirit body, our inner spiritual psyche, our fluids. Da 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 da. Okay, let's move on. We got a little calendar to do here. Magical calendar, as usual. July 6th, 7th, and it's 2026 still. I always do times in Eastern Daylight Time. That's Greenwich Mean Time minus 5 hours. Why, you ask? Because with a magical calendar, you can plan out your magical life. Incidentally, I'm bringing the word astro back into things because I think it's more descriptive in addition to magical. So it's a magical astro calendar. Okay, July 6th, we're almost done with this day. But Luna moves from Pisces to Aries. She got into sign at 11:07 a.m. So she's in Aries right now. And Luna, the moon, really reflects our emotional self. So we're going to feel some drive, some pioneering, maybe a little bit of aggression with her in Aries. And she'll be settled into Aries, where there be Neptune, once Neptune moves into retrograde motion tomorrow, July 7th at 6:55 a.m. And that's early, Shirley. So in some places in Europe and beyond, in Asia and Australia, Oceania, all that, it will be the next day. So yeah, anyway, she also changes her phase to fourth quarter because we do have a new moon in the hopper. So she's positioning herself for that. And that's at 3:29 p.m. on the 6th. So I'm recording late. It already happened. The only read I had was dream. So we can just keep dreaming. Okay, July 7th, Neptune moves into retrograde motion as mentioned at 6:55 a.m. I'm just going to repeat that in both of the days because why not? Go within and shepherd yourself via meditation, light exercise, slow time in nature, and by clarifying your intentions when you can. Special thanks to Alex, Ada, Big Ricky, Deanna, Ginger, Jude, Kelly, KM, Lara, Laura M, Lizardsky, Marnie, PJ, Peggy, Fally, Siegel, Soster, Terry, Tina Z, and Shirls. Yours, my friends, in carrying the light. All for now. Thanks for stopping by. Till tomorrow. Oh, incidentally, I might have even said this. I get my data from Llewellyn's ephemeris and aspect here, and I think I did say that. We'll find out in the recording. Okay, kids, keep it real. Don't go changing. Lots of love.